grab the rope. Then you bring yourself up, crunch, keep the rope on the outside of your foot, sweep with the other foot, bring it on the first foot, and lock. So you see, I do not need my hands to hold myself up. Now I'm putting the pressure on the top boot right over here. This is what's holding the lock. Now what I gotta do is push with my legs. I do not need my arms to push myself up. And then I repeat. Pull my arms, crunch, sweep, lock, and repeat. Okay? So all I gotta do is do that over and over again. The way it works is pull on your arms, lock, push on your legs. Pull on your arms, lock, push with your legs. Okay? So all the way to the top. And then on the way down, all you gotta do is release that lock. Bring the boot side to side, just as this. To lock, you bring it on top like this. To come down, just add friction, resistance, bring it to the side. You can also spread your legs out like this to loosen the lock. Okay, so that concludes the S method. Now for the wraparound method. I'm gonna do the demonstration, then I'll do the explanation. So here it goes. There you go. Hand over hand on the way down, just as so. Okay, now for the explanation. So first thing you gotta do is jump as high as you can and grab the rope. Pull yourself up, have the rope between your legs, wrap it, bring it up around and on top of the other boot, and then lock. Push with your legs. Bring your arms up, pull, and then lock. Pull, and then lock. Take all the way to the top. And on the way down, all you gotta do is release that lock. So this foot right over here is the lock. All I gotta do is apply less pressure to come down, just as so. Okay guys, so that concludes the wraparound method. So just make sure that whatever method you use, you stick with it. You cannot change method at the top. So for instance, I personally prefer the S method. I think it's a better lock, but I do prefer the wraparound method to come down. I think it's a smoother ride on the way down. However, you're not allowed to change locks when you're on the rope. So if you start with the S method, you gotta come back down with the S method. If you start with the wraparound method, you gotta come back down with the wraparound method. The reason why is because you're putting yourself at risk when you're at the top. So I'm just gonna climb up halfway and we're gonna pretend like I'm at the top to demonstrate. Okay? So let's say I'm at the top right now. Okay? I cannot release the lock and then change to the to the wraparound method. Okay, you're not allowed to do that. The reason why is because, well, you need your hand to touch the beam and you're putting yourself at risk. You're releasing the lock in your feet. So since I went up with the S method, now I gotta come back down with the S method. Okay, there it is guys. I hope this was helpful.